Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the set. Here we go. Set. Liking 18.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Once again, it's Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos.
Milrow on 3rd down. That is caught. He finds Walker. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
That's good.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Downfield, he's got Horton. And he's into the end zone. Corey Horton, touchdown Seahawks. His 12th touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Red.
They go play action for Lawrence. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
We met with them the other day, Mike, and the offensive coordinator, he went out of his way. He was adamant that they felt really good early in this game. There was a lot of things on this opening script they could do to attack this defense. Well, Needless to say, I don't think giving up a sack on the first play was what he had in mind, and now they face a 2nd and long. They got to get back on track.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It was uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
Nice to have a coach that in these situations say, we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's 3rd and a mile. Pick up as many as you can. If you pop one for the 1st down, great. But if not, you bring out the punt team, and however many yards you pick up on 3rd down, you add it on top of the punt.
Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm better, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he gets this up close to the 40. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. Let's go.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Seattle.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Got his man at the 6. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big play for Seattle. 31 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready, set.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Front of the gun, it's Milrow. This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. He works free, right side. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
We are through one. 21-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
first down throw for Lawrence. That one underneath the middle. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Got a man left side. It's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Lawrence out to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
That's good.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ready from the 46. Here's second and a yard.
Ready. 60. Let's go.
They'll go play action with Milrow. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Here's Walker. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Steady.
Walker. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. The PAT, up and good. And the Seahawks are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Take right open.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. And the 49er first down.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Another run here with Mitchell. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Niners first down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board just before halftime. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Thanks, right. Red on red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Hey, Lion. This way.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
On the give, it's Mitchell. Finding space at the 15. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
Hey, get.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the lines. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Easy. Read a 24. Read a 24.
Second down, Lawrence. He's got it at the 3.
Lawrence's pass complete to number 83. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko. To
throw is Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, 49ers. That his second TD catch of the season.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
49ers 10. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Corey Horton now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead.
49ers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence now on second down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned?
And he's in! Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Makes the score Seahawks 35, 49ers 17. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, go!
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Oh, he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the
Here we go.
48-yard
Here we
line.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
On the jump.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 7. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready, ready! Cowboy 80! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions, Cup 19, Cup 19!
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 18 for number 18. And the first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this. Then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is...
And he's in. Touchdown, Seattle. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit.
24. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, come on.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground for about a 7. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
They run with Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks 1st down as the tackle is made at about the 38-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ready, ready.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Set. Ready, ready.
And a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Set.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Niners use their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They get the home victory here in the division in the 1st of their 2 scheduled matchups. Of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirica. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.